When is the last time you did something for the first time?
Welcome to my mock pit, Tough Mudder friends. Can you believe we only have 44 more days into World's Toughest Mudder? A couple days ago my wife was like, hey, you should start staging your gear in the garage, or as she likes to say, take over the entire garage. So I started pulling out all my gear. I have gear in my car, in my garage, all over the house. So I thought I'd make a really short video, well, maybe not too short, but a video basically going over some gear to help you guys get motivated, for those of you who've done it before, to start staging your gear and sending your gear to Atlanta or packing. This will be my 4th World's Toughest Mudder this year, and I pitted in 2014 as well. So I'm just going to go through some gear with you guys, and hopefully some of this will help you or remember things you need to pack. And if it's your first time at World's Toughest Mudder, I hope this video makes it easier for you to know what to bring. So what I like to do the first couple laps is I like to just wear a light shirt, running shorts, and compression shorts, and kind of like a faster, lighter pair of shoes. And then I like to wear long compression socks as the first layer, and then I like to wear feature socks over those compression socks. And don't forget Vaseline or Trail Toes all over your feet. I've used Vaseline a couple years, I've used Trail Toes a couple years. They're both great products. They both help out. And then don't forget to also bring gaiters. Gaiters goes over your shoes to help get less mud and rocks in your shoes, if that's even possible. And then other pairs of shoes, I like to bring 3 pairs of shoes. My Merrells that I usually start in. And then I have a couple pair of Hokas that are a little thicker and cushier, because as you run, your feet get more tired and you want a thicker shoe, and also a little bit bigger shoe. So this is my next shoe typically, and then I have a size up shoe that I wear next. Also love wearing a hat for the sun, and a really cheap pair of sunglasses, because when it's bright it's hard on my eyes. So hat and sunglasses, and don't forget to wear sunscreen. Really important the first couple laps. And then I also like to wear and use hydration packs. So I have a couple Camelbacks that I use. I like to have 2. This one just saw Seattle, so I need to wash it. But I like to have 2, so I go out with 1 filled up with water, extra Vaseline. I have sunscreen if necessary, and I also put like gels and chews and nutrition in my Camel pack. And then I have the other one in the pit, so when I come to the pit, my pit crew just exchanges one for the other, and they continue to rotate through the event with different Camel packs. Also, I'll be leaving links to Amazon for most of the gear I talked about in this video. And for the shoes, if you can go to runningwarehouse.com. I don't have any coupons there, but you get shoes there really cheap if you wait for them to go on clearance. So I hope this helps. I just got off the phone with the famous Mr. Matt B. Davis, and never spoke with him before, but I've listened to his podcast a lot, Obstacle Course Media, and really funny and great guy. So I talked to him on the phone and wanted to give a shout out to Matt B. Davis, and also he has a 15% off code, wetsuitwarehouse.com. His code is ORM15 off. I'll put it in the description below again, and you get 15% off your purchase. Also, I want to do a raffle for a Black Diamond Storm, the new edition. If you leave a comment below in this video and simply put where you're from, which World's Toughest Mudder this is for you, what number, and then also write down something that you want me to talk about in my next video, because I'm going to do one more video on pit crewing, some pit crew gear, and any other gear I missed in this video, because I'm still going through my gear. So leave a comment below where you're from, which World's Toughest Mudder you're doing, and what you would like me to talk about. And then I'll throw your name in a drawing and we'll raffle it off this next week. So let's move on to the wetsuits. Now it's time to talk about Neoprene. This race I will be bringing my 3.2 shorty, my 3.2 full, and then my Xterra 5.32 millimeter wetsuit. I think it's 5.31. It's good to bring as much neoprene as you can. The temperatures will probably be anywhere between high 30s, low 40s, mid 40s at night, and depending how cold or hot you run, you want to have a lot of layers. I know a lot of people use frog skins and a lot of ways of layering, but always I recommend wearing compression shorts the entire race. Wear those, and then don't forget when you're transition from your racing clothes, your first few laps, 2 or 3 laps, or depending how fast you are, make sure to put more Vaseline on. One thing I bought this year for the LA Toughest in March, which was canceled, was a 3mm wetsuit jacket. This is actually just 3mm neoprene zip jacket, long sleeve, because in LA it was supposed to get into the high 30s, so I was going to actually wear my wetsuit. And then as I got colder, I was going to literally put on this jacket. You can zip right over the top of your wetsuits. Also, don't forget to bring a rain jacket to put over your wetsuit as well. That cuts down on the wind, because wetsuits do not block you from the wind. And then 2 hats that I've worn in the past. I really love this. This is a 2mm O'Neill neoprene hat. It's actually really, really warm. It's got a little tie so you don't lose it. And then last year I tried this Synergy cap. It's a little bit thinner. It's got a chin strap, so it's going to stay on even better. O'Neill's a little bit warmer than this one, so take your pick. Really important to have gloves. These are the Hyperflex 3mm neoprene gloves. Get a big size, in case your hands swell a little bit, and have 2 pairs of these just in case you lose one or rip one. Next, I want to move on to some other random gear that's really important to have. I always wear knee pads, and I wear them low on my shin when I'm running in between obstacles, and I simply pull them up for like Kiss of Mud or Mud Mile 2.0 or climbing over a wall. I used to not wear these, but then my knees would get cut the first lap. And even at regular Tough Mudders and be bleeding the first time. And I also wear elbow pads. These are really nice as well, and they actually really protect your elbows when you crawl. I feel like we're always crawling through tubes at Worlds. And then for those of you who were at the 2014, a lot of us didn't have goggles, and we all wish we did. So here's a pair of goggles that would be really helpful. And then some other random stuff. Really important to have a headlamp. Actually bring 2 headlamps. A lot of us really enjoy the Black Diamond Storm. This is the older version. I'm actually looking for my new version. I have 2 of them in the house. I can't find either one of them. And really important to use some lithium batteries. Put fresh lithium batteries into your headlamps before the race and test them, and have extra lithium batteries in your pit. And then don't forget to have a flasher, which I also cannot find. I have the ID dog flasher that you put on the collar of a dog. It's waterproof, it's really bright, it lasts forever. And then some other things which are really helpful for the tent. Really good stakes. I don't know what the land's going to be like, probably softer dirt than Vegas, but I was part of the pit crew in 2014, and I saved some people's tents because everybody's tents were blowing away in the wind. So really good tent stakes. And I'm also looking for my rubber mallet. That is really important to have, and it's also good you can share with the people around you. And then tent lights. It's really easy to forget. Sometimes we're so focused on the race that we forget about our pit crew. And if you don't have a light, your pit crew will not be happy. So what I do for my pit crew is I make sure they all have a headlamp each, and then I have multiple tent lights so that you can see in the middle of the night. Also for your pit crew, and maybe if you want your phone so you're updating social media or whatnot, good to bring a couple of these extra batteries with you. And then I love filming. Obviously I'm making a video, but the last couple of years I had some friends videotape, and I bought this thing really inexpensive. It's like under $25, and basically you can put a GoPro on this, you can put an iPhone on it, you can put your regular camera on it. And last year my friend Jerry actually videotaped us and put the iPhone right here, iPhone 7, and it made a great video. I've had lots of GoPros, but I've lost and broken them over the years, so I've now tried this. It's a cheaper version, GoPro knockoff. It's like 50 bucks. It's actually really good. I don't know how long it's going to last, but I have one. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. I had some extra time. I thought it'd be a blessing to you guys, and also helping myself get ready for Worlds. Remember to comment below where you're from, what World's Toughest Mudder you're doing, and what gear or questions you have for my next video. And I'll put your name in the raffle for Black Diamond Storm. And I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day, guys. Bye.